Hey, this Omar, and just on here making a quick vid or reaction to the coach letting go of Frank Reich and just my thoughts on it. And I don't know, I was kind of like kind of confused, because he really ain't do a bad job as far as coaching. Um, these past two seasons. I mean, first of all, he go there thinking that he gonna have luck for the next couple of years. So he go there and he get luck for 1 year, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, it's been like a rotation of quarterbacks. He ain't really had no solid quarterback. Jacoby Brissett, Brian Hoyer. 2020, the COVID year, he had Philip Rivers, and Rivers was solid for him. And then even with Carson Wentz, I mean his numbers really wasn't too bad, but he just didn't win games. Like he had two games to win one, and the Colts probably would have made the playoffs. And so, they had like the owner was pretty pissed about that. So I guess he was on a short leash, but yeah, it's I don't know, kind of confusing because like I said, he did a solid job. He didn't really have Jonathan Taylor. Most of this year, he been hurt, and then you working with Matt Ryan, and then Matt Ryan ain't been the same. For a couple of years. Last year, he was looking like he was done. And so, when you get him into your system, he went to like where they traded for him and all that. So you thinking like, yeah, well, hold on, did they trade for him? I don't know. David signed on a trade for him. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you get him and you thought Matt Ryan would have been cool in the offense, and maybe he would have had he had Jonathan Taylor straight from day one. But the fact that they had him hurt, and then they all pro linebacker. Leonard, he was hurt, a good, chunk of games. And so, you was gonna struggle a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really have no rhythm, you know what I'm saying? That game versus the Titans, as far as offensive stat wise, I think that was a solid game they did the second one. And so, the fact that I guess, they seeing that it's possible they might not make it, even though the division ain't all the way lost, but they starting Sam Ellinger, and you want to get behind him, but after two games, he kind of he's still getting his sea legs under him. So the owner just said he had enough, but he should be able to get either a coaching job on some kind of capacity next year, whether it be OC or like I said, a coach. He been pretty good as far as like when he specialized in like coaching quarterbacks up and whatnot. So if you give him a quarterback with some talent, I think that he could work with him still. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna land somewhere next year. Hell, he might. He might not go back to Philly, but he might end up going. He might end up going to. Jacksonville might have an offensive coordinator position open for him, and he probably could do some. You know, do some things with Lawrence or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely surprised about the about him getting fired, and yeah, just like the Carolina dude, when he got fired, you can say, oh yeah, I can see that because he looked like he don't know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? But this firing, I don't know. That's gonna be one of the ones at the end of the year where he in the list of I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. They hired Jeff Saturday, former Colts legend, and so that came out of left field. So we'll see what he got, or what type of team or imprint he want to put on the team. But it's with that one, you just it's I ain't even gonna say it's iffy, but it's just a wait and see type of deal. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. All right, thanks for listening.